So Knicks fans are absolutely furious that Donald Trump is attending Game 3 of the NBA Finals at Madison Square Garden on Monday, and they are letting everybody know about it. So the New York Knicks posted on Instagram that anybody who is attending Game 3 of the Finals at the Garden is going to have to be subject to far greater security procedures than normal, and they are advising fans to get there more than 2 hours early due to Donald Trump's attendance. They say a strict no-bag policy will be in effect, and fans should make every effort to limit personal items to an absolute minimum. Fans should expect enhanced security measures when entering MSG, including TSA-style screening procedures. Guests are strongly encouraged to arrive at least 2 hours before tip-off to allow additional time for screening and entry. And let me tell you, as a Knicks fan myself, New York does not mess with this guy at all. And let me show you the comments that the Knicks got on that post. This one says, "Nobody wants bro there." We got a boo, invited himself, thumbs down. How about he doesn't show up? We don't want him there, jinxing us, shaking my head. Damn, he about to F up the whole vibe. This person said, "That's not the color orange we want to see at the Garden." And there's this one. Then there's, "How about we just don't have him there? Nobody wants him there anyways. Hopefully he doesn't jinx us. If we had to choose, I think we'd rather have Mom Donnie there 2 hours in advance. This is why he does not need to be in attendance, taking the fun, joy away from the fans. Not one person wants him there." This person says, "All of this just to get booed and leave in embarrassment." By the way, there's a lot more where that came from. I'll read them in just a second, but I just want to remind you quickly to go ahead and add the MeidasTouch podcast on Apple Podcasts and Spotify. Okay, let's get back to it. Here's another. "Absolutely nobody wants him there. Just don't allow him to enter. This is how we lose. You should invite the Central Park Five to sit with him. How about not letting the Orange Demon near the Garden and spoiling everything? Bro, we don't want him there. Literally ruin the vibe. How about not inviting him to the Garden? If we lose Monday night, this will be why. Can't wait to hear how loud the boos are gonna be." When I tell you that it's like every single comment on this post, I mean it is every single comment on this post. How about y'all just tell him to stay in his UFC ring? Why are we letting a melting bag of orange goo into the Holy Land? How's this guy from New York but don't understand that New York not interested? The president's values are not consistent with the athletes of the Knicks and their fans. Can we bring eggs? If I spent $15K on a ticket, there isn't a chance in hell I'd take my shoes off to go through security. Wow, this is gonna be a mess. We can't have nice things. Why y'all let him in? We don't want him there. Bruh, ban that geriatric man from the Garden, please. Regardless of who it is, this is ridiculous. Everyone else's life has to be changed because one person is coming. Why should the rest of us have to suffer because of one person's decision to go, especially when he probably can't even name 3 players on the team? Well, I gotta say, these comments definitely pass the vibe check, and if he does show up on Monday, as expected, I expect him to receive a huge Bronx cheer. Spread the word and follow for more.